Oh no, what was that? Okay. Hi, love. Hi, Dehi. Thank you. Hi, Logitech. Hi, Ra. Every time I do the stretch, the leg lifts, I like pull the first two up. I pull them up higher, so like they go further. And every time I do the left leg, I feel a pop back here. Hello, routine person. I do like my routines. I kind of fall apart without routine. I smile. Stinky! What the hell? Oh. Okay, music shift. I lost one. Why am I getting that music shift? Am I like right on the edge of a music line or something? Hi. Where was I? Was it this one? Hi, B-Top. Stinky Chow you. What? How do you spell Cho? I'm not even sure which word you're going for is the thing. I'm very tired. Oh, Chow. C-H-A-O. What? Icy Fire's not stinky. They're like clean and pristine. Their home is the Dark Chow Garden. And they bathe regularly in the river of blood there. Wait, I don't remember if you said hi to me. I did smile. But you know what? I'll do it again. I smile. Gammy stretch. Oh, that felt like it pulled something here. I don't think it did, but... Ow. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why does it keep doing a music shift? Is it gonna do it every time I squat? I will give you something to pull. Yeah? I have a headache today. You know, it's really funny. In the past, when I've run out of milk, I've been like, I can go a day or two without milk, and then I get a headache. And I ran out of milk yesterday, and I'm like, I can go, like, till tomorrow. I don't need to get it tonight. And now I'm like, oh god, am I getting a headache because I'm not drinking milk? Hi, Mr. Vendy. Hi, Bits. I'm lactose intolerant. Fuck you, Elin. Yeah, hi, Bits. Hi, Grandma Freya. Hi, cute swollen B-top Bits. Do you think they added that elevator there, Icy? That doesn't look like it'd be a Nintendo 64 thing. Not a Nintendo 64 thing. A GameCube thing. I mean, it could be, but like... I feel like they added that. Maybe they didn't. Grandma, I swear to God, I hate it here. Alright. $7:30 start. Oh. 3 minutes. He's dead? No. We're just blinking. We're just blinking for 3 minutes while Icy Fire cheers us on. I'm gonna feel like dying once I get past 2 minutes. "30 seconds down. You squished him dead? He's fine, look at him go. Don't worry, grandmas can still be pretty. I don't even think she's even close to being a grandma. "1 minute down. Oh god. I hate plinking, guys. I hate it so much. We started at 7:30? Yeah. So we're almost at 2 minutes. We're halfway there. Having kids is a step closer to having grandkids tonight. I mean, it's basically a granny. Oh my god. She's gonna get mad at it one day, guys. She's gonna be fed up. And all of you are gonna be denied, like, mommy vibes and head pats. And Freya flirting. You're gonna get denied all of it. Feels old, man. Cries an ancient. 45 more seconds. Ow. 30 more seconds. 25. Why is it going so slow today? 20. No kids. 15. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. Hi, Proxy. Go faster, Peggies. Hey, where's Peggies? We can ancient together. Wait, hang on. I didn't touch Peggies. Did something happen to it on 7TV? I can see it again? Okay. It's unlisted on 7TV, if I recall. I need to grab this one. Hi. What? Okay. I need to do this. Yeah. Goodbye, banger PSO music. That is louder than I wanted. Oh god. This one's gonna be long. One hour 43? Yeah. We're walking. Proxy! I'm finally actually making headway in Dawntrail. I chose the Pelu area first. I thought they would let me choose, like, both of them, and then I just go to one or the other. But I talked to the Pelu guy, and the Vanu, I guess he's not technically a Vanu, I forget what they're actually called. He's just like, cool, I'm gonna go eat tacos as much as I want, and just walked away. So it's like, okay, I guess I've picked this zone. Now I'm trading for stuff. A lot of our friends group chose Brazil first. I was going to. I'm assuming the birds go to Brazil. They just look like they hold a... What's that? What's that really big holiday festival in Brazil? Pelu is Brazil? Oh. Okay. So I imagine a lot of people choose Pelu first because that's closer to you. Urcopacha? Okay. Carnival? Is it just Carnival? I've gone there. I have seen Wu Clement get humiliated. Speaking of Wu Clement, have you seen the tweet the voice actress put out yesterday? That is unfortunate to see. We have become one of those communities. What I'm referring to, for anybody that doesn't know. A trans woman did a voice in Final Fantasy XIV. One of the main characters in the new expansion. People... It's kind of 50-50. Some people like the character, some people hate the character. The group that hates the character have, like, harassed the voice actress. Apparently she's gotten doxxed, a few death threats, a bunch of DMs across like Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, just fucking everything. And unfortunately, the industry has just been like, damn. Well, good luck with that. So it's kind of sad to see Final Fantasy XIV, which is supposed to be one of the most wholesome communities, kind of acting like this. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, these are just the tourist fans. They're not the real fans. I don't like it when people say this, because, like, what are you basing that on, right? What makes you think that's just, like, not the true fans? That feels like you just don't want it to be the true fans, and you're just saying this to make your side sound better? I'm sure it's a bit of both. I'm sure there's some longtime fans doing it. I'm sure there's people that don't even play Final Fantasy who just hate trans people going after her for this. It's shitty. Why are people such assholes? They literally can't stop themselves, Lost One. That's why. You guys ready for the holidays? I think I saw like 1 or 2 really good ones. National Airplane Crop Duster. Hi, fishy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. National Airplane Crop Duster Day. I don't think this needed a holiday. National Clean Your Floors Day. Hi, Kiark. National Yulin Day. That was May 27th. It's time to start firing the nukes. Humanity is Jover. It is Esther Day. So I looked up Esther Day because I was like, what the hell is an Esther? Apparently Esther was a person. It was a young girl with cancer who was a part of a lot of like online groups and a very positive individual, and inspired a big famous book that got written, which is like, oh, well, now I'm sad. That's unfortunate. But apparently while she lived, she was really fucking cool. Reject legal permit-driven festival racing. Return to unregulated illegal street racing. I'm going to say it, crop duster planes are pretty cool looking planes. They're cool, and they make for a great joke, right? Like, I don't know if you guys have ever done this. I'm hoping no. But the slang for crop dusting is when you walk by somebody while farting. And like, you know, I'm a fucking immature boy sometimes. That shit's funny. I'm hesitant to say this one. Who hasn't? Grab some nuts day. So go grab some peanuts or cashews or pistachios. Uh-huh. National Grab Some Nuts Day. It's International Blues Music Day. National Mead Day. That one just made me think of you, Lost One. National Disc Golf Day. It hurts to hold it in. Who hasn't? Yeah, but crop dusting people? That's just rude. National Jamaican Patty Day. Hi, Gail. Grab his nuts and put it in the doorway. Jesus! National Mustard Day. National Sunflower Day. National Watermelon Day. And Bits, I'm happy you're here for this one. This one's just for you. Do you think it's gonna be good or bad? Oh, Freya crash. National Mead Day and National Grab Nuts Day? Mead. M-E-A-D. The drink. I can celebrate them at the same time. Pants grab. PC restarted. Ugh. Ah. Bits. National Taxpayer Appreciation Day. I thought of you when I saw that one. I'm just expecting like a cringe face from Bits. Fuck you. It's still National Me Day if I want it to be. I'm leaving. What the fuck? Hi, Star. National D's Nuts Day? I mean, kinda. It's National Grab Some Nuts Day. Paying taxes. Who even pays taxes? Me, I do. Don't tell the tax collectors. They're really mad about taxes in India right now. Because, apparently their tax collectors, like, hound them. Like, show up at their door and is like, time to pay taxes. Fucking pay taxes. But they slashed their, flood management funds. And now they're dealing with really bad flooding. So it's like, hey, what the fuck were we paying taxes for? Fuck you. And you'll see a bunch of videos online of like just streets in India flooding. Who even pays taxes? Don't tell the tax collectors. Embrace getting paid under the counter. Fuck the USA and fuck taxes. I like taxes. I like it when taxes actually pay for shit. There's a few European countries where this happens. Certainly does it in the fucking US. So when it comes to USA taxes... Base Texas moment. Hi, Riddle. Good morning, Ewan. My airport nuts package. In the US, we have a system that's like, hey, we've made taxes so convoluted and so complicated that we reward you for jumping through as many hoops as possible to reduce your taxes. This makes it so that, like, people that are fucking neurotic and, like, keep every receipt and trace everything can pay less in taxes. And, like, people at the top, you know, the 1%, the super rich, they can pay next to nothing in taxes by paying somebody to jump through all the holes for them. Whereas the average person is just like, I don't have time for this. Just give me the bill. Hi, Pixel. Hi, Etsuko. USA Texas, boss. Where is this? Why, good evening, Bits. No touching? What are you doing here? Hoi hoi, y'all. Get F, boy. I wish we did what just other countries did. Some other countries, where it's just like, here's your taxes. Just, here it is. Here's your bill. Hear me out. Socialism is evil. Socialism is basically taking a portion of wealth for the community. Taxes is taking a portion of wealth for the community. Taxes are socialism. Taxes are evil. Don't pay your taxes and keep democracy alive. Smile. I mean, I can't argue with it. The logic is just so sound. This man gets it. I smile, the non-sleep friend. I love seeing posts when people are like, I don't want my taxes paying for things like healthcare. This is something that's like, why should my money pay for your personal issues? This is ridiculous. And everybody roasting them in the comments being like, Hey, the next time your house is on fire, I don't want my taxes paying for your personal issues. I expect you to be, you know, a good little capitalist and call around different fire companies for the best rate to put your fire out. I sleep a lot, just always tired. We about to be a dictatorship soon anyway? Not to get too into it, but all the polls are looking good for Kamala. I really don't want to get too much into this, but the Republicans keep freaking out because the new ad trend is calling them weird. They're being like, wow, look at Trump, look at Vance, look at all the other Republicans. They're weird. They better fucking not be. Trump will lose again? I mean, I'm hoping. Not that I like the other candidate, but like... in my eyes, it's literally just not Trump. Did I have any political stories? I have one. Who's other candidate? Kamala Harris. She's the current vice president. Just call them sensitive? I have done that once. I have called somebody... Somebody called me a snowflake. And I called them a snowflake back because they're the one that cares so much. And then they just started fucking typing. I'm not gonna lie, Harris gets elected and there's gonna be a civil war. I doubt it. This is why I'll cast my invalid foreign vote for some stupid femboy to be president. Okay. Miss, I'm going to use an executive order on removing assault weapons. Anyways. I feel like it's just not gonna do anything. Or, you know, it's really gonna happen, Bits. She's gonna say she's gonna do that, and then not do it. Because that's what politics is all about, right? Saying you're gonna do something and then not doing it. Because people are like Pokemon that have weaknesses to their own elements. Yeah. Yeah. What are the Pokemon types that have self-weaknesses? Now you're getting it. There's Ghost. Dragon. Is it just those two? I think it's just those two that are weak to themselves. I don't think Fairy is weak to itself. On X. Trump says he will do something, then he does it. Remember, he built that wall. Yeah, part of it. And then Biden started building the rest, and I don't know if it ever got finished. Oh, okay, I skipped my political story, but I do have a Pokemon story now that I have gone into Pokemon. I saw the most sad and pathetic Pokemon story on the subreddit I've ever seen in a long time. And then the wind knocked it down. No such thing, Riddle. I'm a ghost myself. Ground is weak to ground, specifically if they're using Dig and you use Earthquake. Okay, but that's the that very specific situation, right? This guy posted on the Pokemon subreddit, and literally the title is, "Guys, I just learned what stab is," and I'm like, this better be a motherfucking middle schooler that's played like 1, maybe 2 games. And he's like, I'm 35 and I've been playing Pokemon for 18 years. My first game was Pokemon Pearl. Oh god, okay. He's been playing it pretty casually. He just goes through the story. Never played competitive or anything. But he was playing one of the new games and he showed his nephew, like, hey, here's my team. And he's showing them, I think it was a Chinchino. And he's like, I really like that it has grass snot. And his nephew goes, what about stab? And he goes, what the fuck is stab? And his nephew's like, you don't know about stab? Dude, like, it's this. And like, his nephew's explaining it to him and showing him stuff online. He's like, how long has this been in the game? When did they add this? Dude, it's never not been in the game. It's always been in the game. They tell you about it at the beginning of each game. And he was just like, what the fuck? Huh? This dude has been playing Pokemon for like 18, 20 years. And just like, I'm too good for the tutorial. Skip. And just did not know about fucking stab. Pokemon is Giga Trash Drive by later. Drive by later, losers. I'm Yathys. Is stab where grab type uses the grass move? And the grass move is stronger? That's exactly what it is, Smile. It's the acronym for same type ability damage. Same type ability boost. So if a grass Pokemon uses a grass move, it will hit 50% stronger. If a normal type uses a normal move, it will hit 50% stronger. I mean, I didn't know what stab was till I was 20. To be fair, in old Pokemon, some Pokemons weren't even able to use stab. Wait, I thought it was in... It was in, Red and Blue, right? How were Pokemon not able to use it? I remember learning about it in Pokemon Colosseum. I remember they had the little teaching classes in Pokemon Colosseum, and I learned about, like, how type weaknesses knowledge ends with the old damage split. I remember learning about it there. And then I think I forgot about it for a little bit, and then I relearned it in Gen 2 and was like, oh yeah, this is a thing. So like Gengar, who is special, wasn't allowed to use stab because both ghost and poison were physical. Do they teach about stab in the main games? Yes. Almost always. It might be like something you can miss because it's it might not be like, hey, lost one. It might not be like, hey, the professor is going to tell you about this thing. It might be more of a think you lost one. You know, it might be like, hey, talk to all the NPCs in your starting town, and one of them will be like, stab is great. If a normal Pokemon uses a normal move, it'll hit harder. It stands for same type ability boost. I keep wanting to say damage. There's an NPC that tells you, but if you never talk to them, loading. Yeah, it's one of those things that, like, either in the first town or the first route, or the second town, there will be an NPC that mentions it. And there's usually a few other places in the game where they'll mention it, like, just as a reminder, but... Like, if the game ever has, like, a study courses thing. So, like, in... Scarlet and Violet, there was the academy you could go to. They surely mentioned stab there. Hi, Ellie. Also, I didn't know about stab. I just compulsively put the same type moves on Pokemon because I didn't want my grass type to know a move that wasn't grass because it looked weird to me. That's kind of funny. So I don't play, like, competitive Pokemon. I just roleplay through the story. So I always have a stab move and then 3 just other moves. So, like, if I had a Gyarados, I would have, like, Aqua Tail. And then I would have, like, Body Slam, Steel Tail, and some other move that's, so it's, like, 4 different type coverage, so it's got a good, like, sweep of attacks. But I'm not doing, like, competitive strategies like, hey, I'm gonna send out this tank, buff it up, baton pass to Sweeper. I'm never doing stuff like that. Like, why does my grass turtle know Aqua Tail? That's silly. And Icy. Why would you run Aqua Tail and Gyarados, though? He learns it. It's physical, and he learns it on his own. I don't know, is Aqua Tail bad? It always did great for me. It also gets Waterfall, though, which is better accuracy. I probably replace it with a Waterfall later on. And can flinch. Then I probably replace it with Waterfall. I don't know. I just remember having a Gyarados with Aqua Tail in one of the games. The only moves Gyarados needs are Hyper Beam and Splash. Okay. We're at 1 mile. I really like that Apple Hydra. I'm forgetting the name of it. But I remember seeing that a few days ago and being like, I fucking love this thing. I don't think he can learn Waterfall anymore, Gale. I would be surprised if he couldn't, because that's like Japanese folklore of the fish becoming a dragon going up the waterfall. That's like part of his lore. It might not be through like learning on his own, but I'm like, there's no way they took Waterfall away. If it was in Gen 1, that's fine, Smile. That's all my Gyarados was in Black 2. He's a badass. Gary, Box and Dutch. Should have Earthquake. Renaming Gyarados as Yulin's 30-inch toy. Proxy, were you here when I was talking about my throne? Somebody suggested a 26-inch toy. There's a 26-incher on the throne suggestions. I see. I could fucking never take that. Oh my god. But will it fit? No. It still learns Waterfall found one? Renaming Yulin as Sheath. Oh god, I fucking wish. So the thing is, like, once you're 8 inches in, there's a curve. There's like a turn where it goes to the right. And getting toys around that is difficult. God, I wish I could. I haven't been able to yet. They don't need to know about the curve? Why not? I feel like that's informative. Everybody's got one. And softer toys, by the way? Yeah. I remember how I used to teach Pokemon moves. On top of the same type thing. I'd only teach moves that look cool. So my level 100 Venusaur would still have Vine Whip, Razor Leaf, and other basic baby moves. That's funny. The most advanced thing I ever did for a Pokemon. I had a Dragalge. And this is a very tanky dragon poison Pokemon. And it knew Toxic, Venoshock, and Protect. And it had leftovers. And so I would Toxic things, and then I would Protect. And then I would Venoshock, and then Protect. And then Venoshock, and Protect. Fuck you, Proxy. Curve in your butt. Hi, Feet-chan. Shut up and pull your balls out. In front of everybody? Still be red and Mount Silver with my stupid strategy. I don't fucking know how I did it. This is how I played Pokemon. I mean, so as Pokemon are 80s, you might have just out-leveled them. I remember beating Red. I don't remember what my strategy was back then at all. All I remember is I had a, what was it? Tyranitar? I think that's what it was. I had a, well, what I thought was a strong one. Probably wasn't that good. Ice Beam, Elite Four, and Old Red Blue. Yeah. I'm thinking about the Elite Four. I can literally only remember the Gen 1 Elite Four. There was Lorelei, Bruno, Agatha, and Lance. And it's like, what was it in Gen 2? I think it was the same one, but there was the poison guy, Koga. Gen 3? I don't fucking remember. Gen 4? I don't fucking remember. No, Gen 4 had the McDonald's guy. It had the young Ronald McDonald. Gen 5? I don't fucking remember. Gen 6? I don't fucking remember. Gen 7? Was Gen 7 Sun and Moon? Gen 7 had the golfer lady. Gen 8? I don't remember. Gen 9? I don't remember. I just don't remember any of the Elite Four. I was too young and dumb to complete Pokemon. Hi, Air. Hi and bye, can't stay. I hope you have a great day. I remember the Ruby Sapphire one. There was the Hawaii Girl Ghost. Oh, yeah. Do they still even have Elite Four? They didn't. So every game has had an Elite Four, I think. Arceus didn't. Gen 8 is easier to remember you and it had nobody? Well, so which gen was Sun and Moon? Because they had an Elite Four. They were like in the process of building it. And your professor was the champion, I think. Which I thought that was kind of cool. What gen had the thrift store dude with the cape? I think that was Platinum. If you're talking about the guy with the Volcarona. I thought they just ended after saving the world. So honestly, with a few of the games I did too. I saved the world and I was like, cool, I'm done. And then I learned there's like a huge post-game in most Pokemon games. I was like, oh, oops. Sun was 7, 8 is Sword? Did they not have an Elite Four in Sword and Shield? That's crazy. High feet, me when I look down in the morning. Volcaro what? The man with the purple hair. Triforce dude with the cape with the purple hair. See, I thought you were talking about, I think his name was Aster, and his main Pokemon was a Volcarona. It was a firebug. And I want to say he was a champion in Platinum, because Cynthia, like, he and Cynthia were, like, both champions, and she was just like, yeah, I'm retired. Nope, Sword and Shield had no Elite Four? That's crazy to me. They had one? You are the first person to go through it? Oh. I'm gonna game before D&D tonight. Y'all have fun. Bye, Icy Fire. You technically don't even beat the Pokemon League in the main story of Black and White. I'm really glad the joke landed, Lamau. Sword and Shield was the one where they release Esper, right? I want to say that was X and Y. The Volcarona... Oh, I remember him talking to Cynthia. That's why I thought it was 4. But yeah, I think she just cameos in the game. You're right. It was just Black and White. Esper's Gen 6 proxy, so X and Y. Oh, right, X and Y was his thing. I have a confession to make. X and Y was my favorite generation. That was where I did an all-dragon team, and they had a massive regional Pokedex, so I was just really fucking happy. Hi, Unknown. The next joke that falls could be my last. But yeah, Gen 8 had no Elite Four. I hated Sword and Shield. And now they have my favorite Pokemon. Damn it. It's the same thing with Tails. My favorite character is Edna. And I think Tales of Zestiria is the fucking worst game. Which, there's rumors that they're working on a new Tales game. Yay. That went to sleep. Haley. That sound wrong? Ayo? Oh, that went so deep. Muck fave Pokemon because named backward and Vaporeon for water sports. Here's the thing, Pete-chan. Muck is just raw pollution. Like, it's a Pokemon that is literally chemical sludge and sewage. Like, I'm all for a slime monster. That sounds like a great fucking time. But Grimer and Muck... it's just raw pollution. It's just... I couldn't with those two. Yup, come. What are better slime Pokemon? I mean, there's kinda Ditto. There's Reuniclus. Muck is a true American. There's other slime Pokemon, right? Oh, there's Goodra. Goodra. That's the slime Pokemon that there's all the art of. Hi, Phenomenal. Thank you for the follow. Where's my gun Pokemon? It's called Octillery. That is the gun Pokemon. You have a Alolan Muck. Isn't Alolan Muck just different pollution? We have keys on a ring. Proxy, do you know about Remoraid and Octillery? They're Gen 2 Pokemon. And it's a fish that evolves into an octopus. And everybody was like, hey, why does a fish evolve into an octopus? And apparently their original design was Remoraid was going to be a water gun, and Octillery was going to be a tank. But then as they were like getting closer and closer to release, somebody was like, you know, we probably shouldn't make a gun Pokemon. And they were like, yeah, okay. So they changed it to just a fish and an octopus. No, there's that Dragon Catapult, which shoots its babies at people like a gun. Remoraid OG Sprite was an actual gun. Yes, Alex Jones. Yes, the pollution that made frogs gay. Yeah, if there is a gun Pokemon, it's Remoraid. Eventually, we will have the trio of Sword, Shield, Gun. Rock, paper, gun. I had a friend in elementary that was obsessed with fucking rock, paper, scissors, lizard. And he was so fucking dumb. He would always be like, let's play rock, paper, scissors. And you go, rock, paper, scissors, lizard. And he'd like do a little like head shape thing with his hand. And like, we were like, what? It's rock, paper, scissors, dude. He's like, no, lizard beats everything. It's like, okay, so you just win if you do lizard? He's like, yeah, haha, and you didn't, so I win. Okay, dude, so never play rock, paper, scissors with you. But he'd act like we'd forget the next day. And he'd be like, let's play rock, paper, scissors. And it'd be like, you're just gonna do lizard and say you won. No! No! And it was just like... I just remember... God. 5th graders are so fucking stupid. I just remember him wanting to, like... He just wanted us to forget every time so we could do lizard and rock, paper, scissors. Drop a rock on his foot. I can think of a pistol as a Pokemon. The first one I think of is Remoraid. There's also Dragapult. Are there any others? Do you think Ghost-type Pokemon feel nice to touch? I imagine it's different based on each Ghost-type Pokemon. Like, if it's Houndstone, yes. Houndstone and Graveyard, those are just puppies. Those are probably fantastic to touch. The dead Primate, probably great to touch. He looks so fluffy. But like some of the others, Drop a rock on his foot. Bro, rock crushes lizard. Are we still talking about Pokemon? Frick. Yeah, we are, Meowthies. There is a gun Pokemon called Exhibits. Okay, I mean, like, Ghastly? I mean, so, how much can you touch Ghastly? Can you touch his orb when he lets you? Or is it like you always phase through him? I would think he could kind of turn on the corporealness of the core. So it's like, you know, sometimes it's solid and you can boing, boing. And sometimes it's just you go through and you're just like, whoa, there's nothing there. They touch him in the anime. So what's it feel like? But he also goes through walls in the anime, right? So this thing has to have some control over it. Tell us, Pokemon Master Yulin. I am hardly a Pokemon Master. I can think of so many people that are much better at Pokemon than me. It's just straight up poison gas. Okay. How did we get on Pokemon? We mentioned Pokemon, and that made me bring up the Pokemon post about just learning Stab. The political thing I mentioned earlier. I let you catch my Pokemon riddle. Or Yulin, it's so lonely. The political thing I mentioned earlier. Kyle Rittenhouse. So this was the guy that went to the protests with a gun, talked shit, killed 2 people, and has been a fucking figure in the fucking political news since then. Oh god, not politics again. Like 2 days ago, he was like, I'm not voting for Trump. Trump sucks. He got a ton of backlash. He got, like, you know, hi, Jewel. Just a ton of people angry at him. Please let him be a femboy. Shut the fuck up, Ellie. Within, like, 12 hours, he was like, my bad, guys. Trump is cool. Stop being mad. I'll vote for Trump. Please stop being mad at me. Whoa, LOL. Ellie, we're talking about Kyle Rittenhouse. You came in with, like, please let him be a femboy. What the fuck, dude? What? The crazy ones are now calling him trans. Fucking what? Now that they don't like Rittenhouse, they're like, he's a she. They were trans the whole time. It's like, what the fuck? Oh god, not politics again. Bro, the anime is so inconsistent. Like, Pikachu is the strongest Pokemon ever. Hello, please let him be a femboy. The guy that people worship because he killed a pedo. Found one. Bring back Chonkachu? Question mark. It would be an insane pivot funny to me. Hi. Wow, he got backlash? No, wait, I was right. No, you weren't right. He's not a femboy. He's not trans. They're just mad at him, so they're like, who do we hate? Well, we hate trans people. So now he's trans. They're posting 2 pictures of him. One where he's in, like, a firefighting outfit. And the other where, I don't remember what he's wearing. And his face just looks kind of like, I don't know, I guess doughy? And so they're like, yep, this is all the proof we need that Kyle Rittenhouse is trans. Main character would be nothing without Pikachu, really? Yeah. Yeah. What are we at? 1.8 miles? Hell yeah. Alright. What you mean Pikachu is the main character? True. Better news. To get away from politics, to get away from Pokemon, there is an Olympic competitor. They're in the fencing group. They're 7 months pregnant. They are literally competing in the Olympics and 7 months pregnant. Is that what J.K. Rowling did to that Olympian girl? Just started calling this woman born biologically female trans because she won gold in boxing and wasn't a pretty petite lady? That's exactly what happened, Smile. Although with that one, the boxing lady didn't, like, do anything. Like, Kyle Rittenhouse, that guy's just a fucking tool. But, like, the boxing lady, she literally did nothing wrong. Oh, I forgot to tell you I lost 28 pounds? Hell yeah, Jewel. Pikachu is mid as fuck. Man, it's a win to me. I like white muffins, but Yulin had the best. Okay, okay. That's cheating. It's a 2v1 fight. It's one of those no-joke kind of areas, in my opinion. That's kind of why I was like, shut the hell up, Ellie. Because, like... kind of. But we're moving away from it. Yeah, this fucking fencer, though. Literally 7 months pregnant. And just competing in the Olympics. Not even like... It's not even like a, oh, this is a no-contact sport, so it'll be fine. I mean, I guess, depending on how you look at fencing, it could be considered no contact. That seems like a pretty active sport to be pregnant in. Imagine going to the Olympics for fencing and having to fight a mecha instead. Cheating babies. Exactly, Smile. I don't know. I think that's fucking crazy. There was the THQ Nordic Showcase. Oh, and Eric can't be here today. There was a bunch of game trailers from the Nordic Showcase. There was 8 that I saw. The first one was a game called Lethal Horror. Order of the Apocalypse. This isn't like Nordic games? Or at least Nordic game devs. This isn't a horror game, despite being called Lethal Horror. This is literally like a roguelike, similar to, oh god, what is it? Hades. Lethal IKEA. It's a top-down roguelike. You fight demons as a dude that looks like he's in a fucking mech suit like Raiden from Metal Gear. It had okay mechanics. It didn't really look like it had anything unique or special. But it looked good. No, that's a SCP game, Riddle. IKEA worker doing the dance. There was a title for an untitled Darksiders project. Official teaser trailer. Basically, they're working on Darksiders. They didn't show shit. They didn't show gameplay. They didn't show a cutscene. They didn't show graphics. They showed, like, a small video of these 3, like, fire-looking things. Basically, like, these, like, statues that have these big open mouths with fire in them. And that was it. Fuck yeah, I love Darksiders. More Darksiders, somewhat surprising. They're working on Darksiders. Will they reboot Darksiders? I don't think so. It's called Untitled Darksiders Project. That is like the official title of it. So until it has like its finalized title, I don't know if that's a reboot. I don't think it would be. Those are the gods. There was also an unannounced Tarsier Studios title. These are the guys that did Little Nightmares. And in this video, this guy's walking through like a slaughterhouse. A fucking giant pig walks in front of him. It like coughs and its guts are like, its stomach is cut open and its literal entrails spill out. And the pig just goes, they're coming. They're coming for you. And then it just walks away. What? So that's all we have from Tarsier Studios. A weird zombie pig that says they're coming. Great. Oh, cool, we are finally getting the Pestilence Famine game. Or whoever it is left. 3 pillars with open mouth and flames. Could be tied to Darksiders 1 then. Bitch. The 3 pillars are in all 3 of the Darksiders. They are the Council of Balance or some shit. Oh, they're coming. Hot take, Darksiders is better than God of War. I don't know if that's a hot take. That's one of those 2 series that, like, they're very comparable. And I feel like there's going to be fans on both sides. Technically none left Smile since we had all 4. Because for some ready, Fury is part of the 4. Reason. Here's the biggest thing I think I saw from the Nordic Showcase. Do you guys remember the game Gothic? Apparently it came out in 2001. Darksiders is just more grim Zelda games, Riddle. Ah. Never played or saw anything about Darksiders. I think I watched somebody play a bit of the Darksiders games. Hi, Foss. Ewan, I didn't realize Elise had such boobage leakage in the Stormbud trailer. Does she? The Gun Guy's game wasn't really a game. So we better get a game for him. I want to fight some cool new bosses. We be Zelding in here. That one was Strife Smile. Fury was the 3rd one. Boss, hi Human Vein. So, there's a game from, I think, 2001. Oh my god. Boss is literally sending me boobs when I'm live. I sent Foss the Molotov cockatiel thing. You did not send me anything. What? Oh, there it goes. Why was Discord, like, not showing me that? Huh, anyway. That is a lot of boobage, I guess. Huh? My Discord... No, you did. My Discord, like, froze in excess overlay. So it's showing me with no notifications. And I was like, you didn't send me anything! And then I, like, clicked on it. I clicked on the Friends tab to make Discord more active, and then it was like, oh yeah, you got notifications. It's like, what the fuck? Dead was a joke? Nom dance. Okay, then yeah, Strife and Fury, the Pestilence and Famine replacements. Nice booba. I have a leak on your boobs with my Stormblood. Huh? Oh, I did though. Sag. Also, try smell the flower. Wait, we can send you boobs while you are live? I mean, you can. Most of the time, I won't look at it. Also, yeah, the Molotov cockatiel thing was amazing. That was posted in my memes channel by Riddle. And I saw Burb and just, like, chaos energy. I was like, well, Foss has to see this. Sent you worse? Proxy sent me, like, girl riding 2-inch dick before. That one was great, though. No, but has anybody played Gothic? I feel like you might have, Proxy. I saw that from another Discord server. Gothic is a game from 2001. And, it's getting a remake. It actually looks like a really fucking good remake. So the plot of Gothic is that this country is at war. And they really need, ore to create their weapons. So swords, spears, armor. They just need ore. And so the king basically decrees if anybody commits a crime, they're going to the mining valley. They're becoming a miner and they're going to spend the rest of their days getting ore. Doesn't matter how insignificant the crime was. If you get caught being a pickpocket, to the mines with you. And so, to prevent anybody from running away, he had his wizards, basically put a bubble up over the mining valley. But something went wrong, and it's a bigger area than just the mining valley. And, nobody can leave. They can push the ore through, but everybody in this valley cannot leave. And so there's been a rebellion, there's been a jailbreak. Now it's kind of like an anarchy, lawless area. There are 3 factions. There is... Hi, Ozchunk, thank you for the follow. There is the old camp, which basically, they believe that, hey, so long as we push ore through the barrier, the king pushes food through the barrier. So if we mine ore, we get food and we get to stay alive. This is like we're going to maintain order. We're going to have everything, running the way it was supposed to. The new camp, these are like, fuck the king. We're going to collect all the ore, use it as an explosive, and blow up the barrier. And then I forget the third group, but there's a third group that's like, we're going to worship some old god, and that will destroy the barrier for us and save us. You're basically like, it's fucking modern Skyrim, where you're just a dude. You get to run around, explore, adventure, learn different fighting styles, choose which faction to represent and fight. It just looks like a really good modern Skyrim. We already knew of the remake? Well, we saw another trailer for it. Jaywalking to the mines. But flower for smelling and cherish. Day 381. You probably have memorized the map at this point. I have a secret for you, Phenomenal. I'm not walking through a VR chat map. I'm in a PSO map. I'm walking in place on a treadmill. I've got my friend Freya here with me. She is also walking on a treadmill. But this is a YouTube video. This is just to have like a pretty background. Old gods, sign me up. 4th group. We use this place as our fortress. What game is this? This is Gothic Remake. I'm down for this old god worship. Is the old god hot? I don't know if there is an old god. They just believe there is. But yeah, it's Gothic Remake. They just had a trailer a couple days ago. Gale is saying we already knew it was happening. I'm like, oh, okay. I thought this was the announcement. It looks good. Old de-agitating ugly whore god, plop boobs. If only. Actually, never mind, doesn't matter. I will still worship them even if they aren't. I like the idea of an old god, like, crafting their body. Of, like, crafting a horror that's, like, you know, suits their needs, it's full of strength and whatnot, and then they just go, and for that little extra amount of worship I'll get for this, boobs. And, like, they just have a moment of, like, holy shit, is this real? When they're in a temple, their cultists bring some fallen paladin before them. They reveal themselves and they're like, submit to me. And the paladin just goes, God damn. I'll do it. And they're just like, God, what is wrong with humanity? Euland, I sent Puss Puss. It's all a lie all this time. Cool, massive treadmill, though. It's not a lie. It's not. Oh my god, a bunch of you sent messages suddenly. There you go. Nice pair of boobs. Okay, smile. I think I've seen this before, Feetchan. It is good. Don't ask questions you aren't prepared for the answer for. It's cute. Doesn't even need the boobs, would smash. Paladin, those knocker are bigger than the God of Justice. Did you like them? I didn't dislike them. I didn't particularly like them, but I didn't dislike them. Bitch. You can't send puss. You the puss guy? Foot guy? Totally random. But I like your artist's idea in a way. What's my artist's idea? Remind me. Fish. Phenomenal. I don't have a fishing bot, but you did just remind me. I was watching Cairo yesterday, and they have the fishing bot. And I typically don't play the little, like, text chat games. Oh, I got a fish factory right now, Bits. I typically don't play the fishing games. People like Air, Jan, they love them, but me, yeah, I don't really care. So, they were having bad luck yesterday. I think Lost One was there, and he wasn't winning shit. And I was like, let me show you how it's done. I'll play once and never again. Exclamation point fish. I get a fucking legendary crown. I play once and I get, like, one of the rarest things. And then I was just like, fucking mic drop. Yep, 1 for 1. 1 and done. LOL, I joined this motherfucker flexing. Hi, Cairo. No fish? I don't have fish. Here's the thing. I got the crown too, LOL. Those type of, like, text games are good. But they're typically for, like... They're for moments when a stream isn't engaging. So, like, let's say I'm playing League of Legends. And I'm talking to chat. And then, like, a big team fight starts. And for 2 minutes, I'm just, like, in it. I'm just like, oh, I gotta focus up. And I'm just ignoring chat. Well, that's when the chat games are, like, perfect. Because it's like, oh, well, streamer can't really interact with me right now. I'll fish. And then after 2 minutes when I come back, I'm like, okay, guys, you know, that team fight was crazy. You know, things like that. Or like, you know, you're playing Doom. And you're fighting a boss. And you gotta really focus up on this boss for 10 minutes. Well, chat games like the fishing game are really good for those moments. But because this... Hi, Farisu. because this stream is just it's a chat, it's a just chatting stream in disguise. There's never a time that's like chat isn't moving. There's no reason to like I'm never like ignoring you guys. No copyrights. Basically, the first person who makes something gets credit, and canonical story, with others getting recognized at some point of the best spin-off or something. It's a very utopia idea, Icy Fire. It does not work in capitalism. It just doesn't. I just like fish. Queen Euland. I'm sure she likes you too. Well, Euland, rename Stardew to Community Fishing Day. You're not wrong. And honestly, adding the fishing thing for just Stardew would not be bad. But like, the Stardew thing, I don't even really know if I want to stream it. I just feel like I'm obligated to because I set it up and talk about it so much. The focus of my stream is these walking days. Doom as bosses, I thought I only had cannon fodder. Sure, sometimes they're a little big, but they are just cannon fodder. You ignore me all the time? Fucking when? Cow? Oh my god. LOL. Hi, Dark Princess. I just said I like your idea. Obviously, we don't live in a perfect world. Take the damn compliment. I'm not saying... Oh my god. I'm taking the compliment, I swear. I'm just saying, like, hey, it just doesn't work in our world. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not saying you can't like it. Hi, Octomage. Now I'm just naming animals. What's the weirdest animal you know the name of? Don't worry, Icy. I won't ignore you like Euland does. Oh my god. Cook that dinosaur. We can't cook the dinosaurs. It was Dinosaur Day yesterday. This is the weirdest name for an animal I know of. The Eye. They're very small monkeys that have crazy long middle fingers. They basically use these middle fingers to like stick them into like bug dens and like get them with their claws and scratch them out. I know, Steak. You're fighting me right now? I'm gonna use a re-emote now? You want compliment? I like your hips and your beautiful skin. They are lovely. You can't just say that in front of everybody. Antichinus? What the fuck is that? Yeah, yesterday. But not today. You are right. Dick is a good one. Oh yeah, those are the deer-like things, right? In the savannah? Finger monkey? Eyes are not cute. Little mini deer things, yeah. Eyes have really gross looking hands because of the finger. They literally look like the hands of an old woman that's 120 years old. It's just like, oh god. And then they have really big bulging eyes that's just like, oh, it looks like they blink at different times and look in different directions. Eyes are unsettling. More games. The Nordic Game Showcase. So Gothic Remake, that was the big one that I was like, whoa, that's cool. They announced Titan Quest 2. I've never played Titan Quest. It's a top-down ARPG. Literally just looks like single-player Path of Exile. I don't know if it is single-player or not. It looks like it is. You guys know the dog that are adapted at swimming? And they hunt capybara? I have no idea. The Antichinus, a small marsupial rodent in Australia. The males live to be just under 1 year old because after about 50 weeks, the intermating seasons where they stop doing everything for sex. No eating, no drinking, no sleeping. They do nothing but fuck for 2 weeks straight and then die right before their first birthdays. Macrochaera, Game Fairy, they are crabs. Is that the genus species name? Last time today, DMs. Fish called salp. That is a weird looking fish. I don't even know, like, what it is. Just looks like fucking glass. They are living the dream. Japanese crabs? Okay. And they die right after. Right after what? Wait, what? I soloed the boss here on Mop Remix once. He has a scaling damage buff, so I almost died at the end. But I did kill him. I was on my warrior. And I...
But only once.
Okay, so my hunter's, like, super geared out. And then my warrior, I was testing that out. And for some reason, I got it in my head that I was, like, just as geared as the hunter. So I came here, I had, like, 1,000,000 health as Pra, and I started killing this thing. And I'm like, man, he's dying really slow. And then, like, 7 minutes into fighting this thing, it's like, oh, I do not have anywhere near as many threads as I thought I did. Oh, shit. Oh, God. And then I ended up killing it right at the end because, I was getting execute up and getting a lot more damage. But I was like, oh, jeez.
Yeah, I stole this boss.
Mm-mm.
AKA, I tamed it on my Mop Remix character.
Hell yeah.
It's like I got Ulan too.
Mm-hmm. I got Huolon really early. Like, I got the mount back in Mists of Pandaria. I farmed it like 20 or 30 times. But then I got it and got to, like, mount up on it in front of 50 people, and they were all like, fuck you!
Yeah, I only got Hulan in the Mop Remix. I can never get it in Mop.
Bush dogs are carnivores and hunt during the day. Their typical prey are pacas, agoutis, akuchis, and capybaras. All large rodents. I don't think an alpaca is a large rodent. The transparent fish, more related to deep-sea fish and small relatives to jellyfish. Naked mole rat. Are naked mole rats famous because of Kim Possible? I don't think they're famous because of it. I know about them because of Kim Possible. I had a fucking Kim Possible phase in, like, middle school or high school. Titan Quest 2. Did anybody ever play Titan Quest? Because there's a second one coming out. Wow, that's actually really surprising to me. Wonderpuss, Photogenicus is also on? I would have thought at least somebody here played Titan Quest. I feel like that's a game I've always heard about and just never knew anything about. But like I said, top-down ARPG.
I have it on Steam. I just haven't played it because I think it was free for a while.
It's single player, right? It's not online?
I don't know.
Wreckfest 2. Wreckfest is the Demolition Derby game. Like, that's just that's just what it is. And they're making a second one of this. Just, more modern engine, modern graphics. Expect more Wreckfest. I don't know too much about this, but I do know that Korean plays it every Friday. Every Friday on their stream, they play Wreckfest. So I saw a post from them that was like, "This is the happiest day of my life, Wreckfest 2." The Eternal Life of Goldman. Okay. So this game, they decided to be fucking weird and abstract. It's a 2D platformer. Graphics kind of similar to Celeste, maybe a bit more less pixelated than Celeste. You are fighting very, very weird and abstract animals and monsters. It is like this, the things you're fighting just look fucking wonky. The main character is an old man. It's just old man with a staff, and he is fucking spry as shit and jumping all over the screen, and it seems like he has light powers. The narrator for the story is like, in this valley, no hero stands a chance. Heroes go here to die. But Goldman is no hero, and then like, then it just shows him fucking goombing enemies and using his, I guess they're gold powers. Gold light powers to like kill stuff. It looks good. If you like 2D platformers, Harisu, you would probably enjoy this game. Old Man Game is about Proxy. And then the last trailer I saw was Disney Epic Mickey Rebrushed. Question mark? I'm talking about a 2D platformer, Furisu. Just yesterday you were like, 2D platformers, gasm emote. And so I'm like, yo, my buddy, I got a 2D platformer for you. I like Metroidvanias. Oh my god, she keeps changing it up. Blue-footed booby is a species of bird. You know, it's funny, somebody just sent me one of those. Epic Mickey is cool. Guess what color his feet are? They're bright blue. Aren't all games Proxy plays old man games because they are played by an old man? That is one way to look at it. Disney Epic Mickey Rebrushed. Finally seeing gameplay. I mean, it's a reboot, right? So we've seen gameplay before, but it looks clean. It looks crisp. It does have a pre-order bonus, which is like, really? The state of fucking games today, I swear. But it has some costumes if you pre-order. I didn't just send you one of them. I sent you 2 blue-footed boobies. Tomorrow, Farisu will say, I like old shooters like Doom. We live in a society, you. Yeah, I know. God, it feels like there's a fucking hair touching my nose under my headset. And I cannot, like, solve this issue. I do not like Doom. Gives me a migraine, only Hocus Pocus Doom for me. I'm making a project to send a water bottle to space. That's neat. Water in space is one of those things that's like, hey, here's something that nobody thought of. And then the astronauts got up there and they're like, oh god, this is a problem. I don't know. Did they know about water in space before sending astronauts up there? Or did they figure that out with the first few times and have to come up with some solutions? Huh. Or nowhere to space, really? I just remember the astronaut who's like, yeah, water in space is kind of scary. It clings to you because you have the highest gravitational, or you have the highest, like, pull in space. So you pour water out, it starts sticking to your face. If there's too much of it, you could drown yourself. And you can't get it off, and he starts, like, moving around, the water's moving with him. And he's, like, trying to push it off with his hands, and it's just going around his hands. And then he grabs a towel and, like, wipes it away, and he's like, yeah, that's what you gotta do. And if you don't have that, you know, rip you. And it's just like, oh, God. There is no water in space. How to get there past the glass dome around our flat Earth? Speaking of space, Red Bull made an astronaut who jumped and fell to Earth. That was a few years ago, right? They took him up in the, it's not a weather balloon, but it was specifically, like, a balloon ride to go up crazy fucking high. And then he just jumped. Hi, Zuvi. Felix Bumgardner. You and I am leveling all classes to 70. Even ones I do not play. With this pre-patch event? I thought it was slow. Are you doing it for transmog? Can't believe you beat up
slow. It takes about 3 hours or less.
That depends on class though, right?
Not really.
I went there at level 10 on a warrior. And after 12 minutes, I got 2 levels. And I was like, this fucking sucks. This was... Was it yesterday or the day before? I want to say it was the day before yesterday. I don't think I did this yesterday. But, like, I went to Onyxia.
Was it before they patched the event?
Well, they've done a few patches, and I'm trying to remember which patch it was, right? I remember fighting Onyxia, and I was whirlwinding all the whelps that were spawning, and I was getting +1 Radiant Echo for each one that died, but it didn't seem like I was getting a lot of experience. And so it was just like... I got level 12 from that. This sucks. And, like, it's also just... not fun. Because fucking... God. It's so fucking laggy. Can't believe you don't core like that. Zuvi was talking shit in Core's chat yesterday, so I said, Core, close your eyes, and I punched her in the face a bunch to punch Zuvi. I should probably head to bed now. Good night, nerds. Good night, Bits. Oh, right. And good night, Ewan. Good night, Smile. Sleep well. But he didn't even wait for Core to close their eyes. I did. I don't know how you take more than 5 seconds to close your eyes. Sleep well, Smile. Good night, Smile. You know, I got the most racist Riven in Warframe posted in Coreframe. I saw. It was the plus 30% to Grenier, plus 30% to Corpus, plus like 40% to Infested, negative heavy attack efficiency. And somebody in the Discord was like, we love racism! Or we support racism or something like that. Whelps left side, east side, all side, fuck. Many whelps. Many whelps, handle it. God, people fucking spam that shit in the Onyxia fight. Yes, we do. I can't sleep, my process demon helps me stay awake, heart. Oh no. Are they cute? I've never had a paralysis demon. I've never had trouble falling asleep. About once a year. I just won't be able to fall asleep, but that's like once a year. Most of the time, I turn out the lights, I'm fucking gone. You could say that, finger the demon. You know what? Actually, I do have a paralysis demon. My sleep paralysis demon is blank ah. Every now and then I'll take a nap in VR. Well, every day I'll take a nap in VR, and they'll often show up and just be laying on top of me. I'm like, oh, got a blank on me. Can't go anywhere. Go back to sleep. I saw a story. It's a bad story, but like kind of good story. It's a justice story. So this guy in Russia, he had his friend basically babysit his daughter when he would go do stuff. And he put up like some home cameras at one point. And like, I don't remember if this was like because he didn't trust his friend or he just put them up, but he checked them and he found out his friend was molesting his 6-year-old daughter. Like the worst form of molesting. And he was like, oh, okay, this motherfucker's dead to me. So he took his friend out. You know, they were gonna go get drinks or something. He drives out to a forest. Basically tells his friend, "You're gonna dig your own grave." Did he get arrested? No, he didn't go to the police. He handled this himself. He told his friend to dig his own grave and then killed him. And buried his friend in the grave the guy just dug. Out in the forest. I think he either got caught or confessed. The police recovered the body. And when they were like, why did you do this? He was like, he was molesting my daughter. Everybody was like, you know what? That's crazy. I actually don't think you killed him. I think you guilt-tripped the guy into killing himself because, you know, he was such a horrible person. Yeah, you know, you're an accomplice, and you had bad, you didn't do a good thing here, but, you know, I don't think you killed the guy. And so instead of getting 15 years, he got, like, 18 months in jail. And then after 12 months, the village that he lived in, they basically just pooled their money together, paid his legal fees, and got him out. So he spent 1 year in jail, and then he was released. But, like, literally everybody, the legal system, the village he lived in, everybody was just like, you know, this is for the best. This is okay. I make space on the bed for my paralysis demon so he looks directly at my eyes while I can't move. Hell yeah. I don't have a demon, but the bitch only wake up gasping for air, but nowhere to be found. Did he get arrested? Well, they both get in trouble. Not the other one that's dead, though. That's some mafia movie shit. It's fucking... Like, they made a hard point of saying he made the guy dig his own grave and then told him to kill himself. Which is like, holy shit. That is... Here's the other thing. W Village. They think there's 2 other girls that were also affected by this guy. They think there were 2 other girls that, like, he had been alone with, and so they're like, oh, this is also someone he probably hurt. So it wasn't just the one, and so, like, literally fucking everyone is just like, yeah, this guy can go. The world's a better place now. Capybara. Coconut doggy. Capybara. Here's the recipe for how to make methamphetamines. I got a Glock in my ride. I love that video so fucking much. Happy barbecue. I saw one video. Have you guys ever seen, like, the, Hi, Grovey. Have you guys ever seen the, they're like rodeo stunts? And they will have what they call the Ball of Death, which is like a cage where people take, like, cars or, like, dirt bikes in, and they drive around in them to the point that they're driving on the side of them with the centrifugal force. Have you guys ever seen those? There was an accident in one of them. Oh yeah, I've seen that before? At a circus? Yeah. There was one where an accident happened. Basically, there were 2 guys on dirt bikes. And they're just, you know, new, on different sides of it. Literally driving at a 90-degree angle. Going in circles around this ball of death. Well, one of them, like, his dirt bike just, like, seized up. It falls to the bottom of the circle. And just explodes. Just immediate, the bike is on fire. The entire bottom of the cage of death is on fire. The rider that was on the dirt bike is on fire. Hi, Global. It's just fire at the bottom of this cage of death. And the biker, like, you can literally see him there flailing his arms. Hopefully the suit was thick enough and he didn't get hurt much. Oh, like a Michael Bay movie. The team on the ground is, like, scrambling to, like, open up the cage and get him out. They did get him out. The other biker, he's just fucking spinning in circles, right? Like, he's just staying up on the wall, just like, oh god, it's fire down there. I don't want to go down there now. Hi. We are at 3.7 miles. Is he alive, though? I'm pretty sure he's alive. You dark, morbid imp. Oh my god. Global, did you see what I did in Kairos chat yesterday? I fished one time, and I got a gold crown. One and done, baby! Congratulations. Thank you. I feel like you're about to say something really sassy over that, but maybe I'm being too pessimistic. Maybe I should just thank you for the congratulations. We can make you the Goblin Queen. I'd been okay with Golden Queen. Goblin Queen. I'm not against the Goblin Queen. There's two types of Goblin Queens. One Goblin Queen is like an actual goblin, right? And goblins can be hot. They're usually not, but like Goblin D's nuts. Okay. Okay. But like short stacks can be hot, right? And then there's like the Marvel Goblin Queen, which is just Jean Grey when she lost her memories. I'd be happy being a short stack Gobbo Queen. I'm sure Yulin will be one good gubbling queen. Damn it. I kidnapped another Just H person and made them play discs this morning. Hell yeah, Bits. Good job. I met the cutest goblin tonight, Stacked, Shrek's wife. Hell yeah, Octal. Hell yeah. I would love to play a goblin in World of Warcraft. I actually really like just short stack goblins. But in WoW, they make them so fucking ugly. I hate it. But when will we meet them, Bits? Nah, they cute and WoW? No. No, they're... Ugh. In WoW, short stack with big feet? The problem with WoW short races is that they literally give them, like, baby pudgy appendages. Which is so off-putting. You guys? Never. In WoW, short stack with big feet. Goblins in WoW are easily some of the worst-looking gobbos. Yeah, they are, like, covered in warts. They don't have any soft features. They have the fucking, like, baby fat arms and legs. They're just awful. You know what the cutest goblins are? There's an artist on Twitter I really like named Rapscallion. They draw a shit ton of medieval fantasy D&D themed stuff. Usually with, like, porn and sex themes. And they draw a lot of goblins. Sad. Pre-70 Major Shaman Yulin. These are the worst classes. What do you mean? Those are two of my classes. What the fuck? Play Shaman. Nose so long you can break coconut with. Huh. We're at 3.9. We are not going to finish with this video. Media, did you ever play a game called Gothic? From 2001, it's very old. It's getting a remake. It looks really, really good. It looks like a very modern Skyrim. It's, apparently you play somebody just locked in a mining valley. There's a magic arcane bubble surrounding the valley, keeping all the prisoners in. And there's like a bunch of different political factions on what to do in the valley. It's like, because they've been isolated from their kingdom, there's been anarchy. But it's like a ton of exploration. You know, do unique trees and whatnot. Played a demo, I think. Okay. It looks... I don't think I'll be playing it, but I'm very interested in watching other people play it. 3.9. Yeah, there was the THQ Nordic showcase, and it was there. I have some bad news, everybody. I have some really bad news. It's not sad news. It's not controversial news. It's just bad. Google Chrome says uBlock Origin will be disabled soon. Google Chrome is going after uBlock Origin. And they're saying they got him. It's gonna be disabled. Now I'm hoping they're just wrong. Because I use uBlock Origin, but I don't get ads when I go between
Just
videos.
use Firefox. Get off Chrome.
I switched off of Firefox because they fucked me with my bank. Just use Opera? Maybe I do. Maybe I do use Opera or Firefox. When I was going to college, Firefox worked with my bank, and then one day it just didn't. And so, I went to the gas station, and I was like, I need gas. And they were like, your credit card is declined. And I was like, fucking what? And so I was able to pay with... I think I was able to pay with my debit card. And I went back and I was like, yeah, we said you were going through automatic payments. And this is more on my bank. We said you were doing automatic payments, but you weren't. And so you haven't paid a bill in 2 months, even though it looked like you were. So your credit card is disabled right now. And I was like, fucking what? And when I called them, they were just like, oh yeah, we don't work with Firefox anymore. Firefox, you know, they were blaming Firefox, so maybe it was more the bank than Firefox, but I remember that happened. I was like, alright, switching to Chrome. Maybe this is an opportunity to switch from Chrome. I vote and like clean up my bookmarks bar, because the whole reason I haven't switched is because I have like a lot of shit in my bookmarks bar. I know there's an import button.
You can import it.
I feel like I've had a problem with that before, and I'm just like, if it works, I don't need to, right? But if it doesn't import, honestly, it'll be an opportunity to just clean up, because there's so much shit in my bookmarks that I just don't need. Well, fuck Chrome now. You can import it? Yeah, it's just the import doesn't always work. I've had it not work for me. Cheap. All the hentai. There's no hentai in my bookmarks, not those. Cairo Dono Doko. Yulin Shake, you can import it? Pixel Shake, did you listen to me? The import has failed for me in the past. I love you. Sounds more like it was the bank than the browser. I mean, so I always thought it was the bank, but now that I'm telling it again, I'm like, you know, that could just be the bank teller saying it was the browser when it was absolutely them, because they don't want the customer to be mad at them. But I don't know. They could have just been telling the truth. That's a fucking lie if I
Some
hear one.
banks are cheap and they don't want to support anything outside of what the big guys are. That's
Yeah.
that's a long-term internet problem.
Yeah. Oh god, I have that problem with my phone right
That's
now.
the same being cheap. Nothing new.
Mm-hmm. Because I don't have Samsung or iPhone, my bank is like, we don't like your phone, so no. I think Global said it's probably more of a European phone thing, but I'm like, do they just not have that company in EU? And like, it's a phone here. I don't know, it's weird to me.
I mean, if your SIM is here, it should work.
My SIM is here, yeah. And then when I go to the Play Store, it's just like, this app does not support that phone. We're almost at the end. Almost at the end of Kunlai Summit. We're at 4.1 miles. I'm getting more into Final Fantasy. I did a lot of quests yesterday. Apparently I'm in Brazil. I thought the other place was gonna be Brazil. I'm at the point where you choose one of your starting zones. And I went to the Pelu one. I did not go to the bird zone. I think you is bootloader unlocked. That is the region lock on the phone. I'm gonna save for whatever Kupo is. You can actually see what Kupo is right now, Phenomenal. I am not a Moogle from Final Fantasy. But these little shits like to call me one. And so if they spend 30,000 points, I have to put the little Moogle pom-pom on. Hi, Ryan. Brazil, tunka, dunka, tunka, dunka. Typical Moogle response. Yeah. What it is, Phenomenal, is that I have to wear this little red pom-pom thing above my head for the rest of stream. I don't know why you'd ever spend points on Kupo. You could spend points on taxes, which gets you a beach day. Yuland is one of the good ones. Stop. Yuland is a Moogle. Don't let him gaslight you, Irine. Oh my god. Fuck taxes. Bits, if it was called anything but taxes, you would probably pay it. Because you like beach days. But I found Final Fantasy. You and Ryan are super sexy and comfy IRL, like, ah. Yeah, I don't fucking doubt it. Ah. I found Final Fantasy on Google, probably, yeah. Sir, yes, sir. But they're called taxes, so no. True fuck taxes. You're ridiculous, Bits. Freya paid taxes. Common Farisu L. Oh, Texas. How far'd you go?
3.
That's good. Hell yeah.
Hi, me.
I don't like taxes, that's why I evade them. It is time to delete like 10 characters, Healing. Are you at the character limit?
Fariso has 65 characters.
I would not be surprised.
No,
She
you.
probably has like 55 death knights. Huh.
Okay.
Oh no. I don't know if this is Winter Spring or Moonglade. Both of them will get us there, but one of them's a bit longer. I have 58, but I want to cleanse some characters that serve no purpose anymore. But that'll make your playtime look less. So be it. Whatever, Furisu. I hate deleting characters. I deleted one recently because I wanted to free up a name. And like, hated it. It was a character that had like 5 days on it. I feel like my neck needs to be cracked. I have never deleted a character with over 1 day played. I have. I can crack your neck? I'd fucking let you. Wait, hold on. Be chill with it. Don't crack it too much. I saw... Holy shit. I saw the most fucked up thing. So this guy, he was afraid of heights. And he had an Oculus. And he was playing that game that's like, hey, this is what it's like up on a skyscraper. Where you, like, walk across a 2x4. And they got a 2x4 and placed it in his house. And he was, like, walking on it while in VR. And this guy's afraid of heights. So he's, like, literally shaking and crying. He's just fucking, like, horrified. And his wife is there like, you can do it. You can do it. And he's going to the edge of the 2x4, like, literally just crying. He gets to the end and she's like, okay, now stand up and turn around and go back. And he's like, no, I can't do that. No, I can't do that. She's like, just stand around and turn back. No, I can't. She goes, do you need help? And he goes, yes, I need help. And she walks over to him. She puts her foot on the side of his stomach and just pushes him over so he would fall off the 2x4. He fucking screamed and like had a... I don't think he had a seizure. But this is somebody that's like... They're clearly terrified of heights. And like... This just seems so fucked up. She's laughing. At one point, he hits the Oculus and, like, gets it off and, like, kills it, so you can't see it on the TV anymore. But it was just like... God, that's so fucked up. What is wrong with you? Is this video, like, super quiet? I can't hear shit with this one. Oh, now I can. It's still kind of quiet, though. Oh. I did the wrong thing with my windows. Hi, Bits. Bits just chasing the tail. Run, Freya! Run! Don't let him grab it!
I'm too slow. I'm slow.
Dude must have screamed like a dying pig. I mean, basically. Don't ask how I know that. I saw that. It was one of those things where it's like, I'm sure she thought she was being funny. I'm sure she thought it was just like, haha, this is so silly. But it was like, dude, that's kind of fucked up. If I was him, I would have punched her in the face. Well, so he was in VR. He was in VR and, like, very immersed. So, like, he didn't even think, like, take the headset off. Only leech 4 characters to 70 in 30 minutes solo leveling it so fast. What are you doing? Are you just, like, going to the pre-patch event and like tab dotting or that's the fusion camp grind? Oh, okay, full AFK. Okay. So do you just go to a Suffusion camp and like join a group in the group finder or what? No, that's like paying someone gold to leech you. That can one-hit Suffusion camp mobs. So what are you doing? Huh? We're at 4.6. I think we're gonna be just over 5 when we get there. What do you mean? I'm sitting here deleting characters? Oh my god. Forget what it's like talking to Farisu. Elin, do maintenance on your treadmill, please. Love you. Do you hear it? Because it's not even squeaking right now. Are you leveling characters to 70 with Suffusion camps? Or are you just saying, like, you saw that people are doing this? Saw a video of someone doing it. Having a rogue leech 4 and just AoEing down Suffusion camp mobs. Okay. It's definitely the fastest leveling? Yeah. I don't hear squeak, but it does sound like it's running a little rough. I could be wrong, though. If you're not hearing the squeaking, you shouldn't be hearing anything right now. It's actually running really smooth right now. Fan? Are you hearing it on stream or my mic? VR chat? What is my... Oh, I see the problem. My mic activation threshold was not max because I guess I'd not set it up from last time I was in desktop. Can they see what you're seeing, or are they just looking at the treadmill? The treadmill is IRL. They can't see the treadmill at all. What they see what we see in VR chat, which is this. We're in a PSO 1 and 2 map, the Pioneer 2, and we're just off in a corner.
I see everything. Just not the treadmill.
They see me walking in place. Now the ones in VR, they probably have overlays up themselves, so they can see like the stream. So they see what you see, with like me walking kind of to the left, people walking alongside me, and then the YouTube video we're walking on. Running stream on phone. Some of them probably like... So there are some people that join me, they don't even have the stream up. I don't know if anyone here is doing this, but some people will like, they'll join, hang out to talk to me, and they themselves are like playing a game or watching a YouTube video. Get a grip Pioneer 2 over Argus. Huh? I love you too, Moogle. Where did Argus come from? Pyro, I'm starting to be worried about you. This obsession with Argus is concerning. Name an animal real quick. Aye. Multiple monitors for the win. You're walking through the fields on Argus. God. In the caverns of time. Yeah, you remember just all those night elven structures on Argus. All those moonwells and druids. Fucking Torren Guard just walks right through me. Chuck Coon. Okay, Loja, Olive Garden, we get it. I? It's Ayeaye. Hi, Cairo. World Hot Photo Time? Hell yeah, bits. What the fuck? Ah, fuck you. He's so rude. Little creature with huge as fuck eyes. Huge as fuck eyes and a really long middle finger. They're on my mind because we were talking about weird animals earlier. Yep. We've got one more section, I think. Yeah, like that. You're on my mind, you? You know, it's funny, Pixel. All day I was thinking about you yesterday. Because in Final Fantasy XIV, I've gone to the Alpaca Zone. And the whole quest that I've got is capture a wild alpaca. And it's like, oh god, I'm thinking of Pixel the whole time with this, damn it. Get teach it to flip off people that piss you off. Alright, I'll name animals later. I want beach day, so I'm saving up. True. Euland is so rude. You shot me in the face! You know what, Bits? I hope all your pictures suck today. I hope you're happy with none of them. Yeah, that's right. I hope today is just a bad picture day for you. And every single one of them comes out blurry and out of focus, and you're just, like, dissatisfied with every single picture. Fuck you. Good. Hi, Kawhi Llama. Whoa! Hi, Yuki. Hi, Yuki, sweetie, that's fucked up. Point and laugh, Lamau. Good thing I only post raw photos. You know, I'm going to need you to race change to male panda. So you know that won't happen? What does raw photos have to do with it? Aw, fuck, I put my trash in a partially full water cup. Oh, no. Frisu, why do you need me to change to a male panda? Also, no. Alright, I forgot how fucking deep in this den we go. Haha, that sounds like an innuendo. We are still walking in the druid den. Just ooh-woo. I'll start streaming when I can actually be entertaining. Don't think of it like that, Phenomenal. Just start. I'll tell you right now, and this applies to fucking everything in your life. Don't ever say, I'll do this once this happens. Just fucking start. I used to do this a lot, where it's like, oh, I'm not gonna ask the girl I like out until I'm taller than her. I'm not gonna do this until I get this. I'm not going to, you know, just that, like, that mental block. It's just a thing that you're putting on yourself. I'm not gonna start dating until I have my life together. Spoiler alert. Your life is never going to be together. You're gonna be 60 and figuring shit out. So, like, just go for it. Just whatever you want to do, go for it. No one is that entertaining when they first start streaming. There are some people that are, like, entertaining right from the get-go. But those are freaks. And, like, they need to learn other things. First year streaming is a lot of trial and error and figuring out your style. I will not start drawing until I'm good at drawing. That's not how it works, Yuki. I'm not going to become a porn star until I have big boobs. See? Farisu had thoughts like that. And then she said, fuck it. We're gonna go for this now. And look at her. Yulin, make the blue twitch. Why haven't you started that? Because it's tedious. That's exactly how it works. That is not how it works, Yuki. You gotta start drawing before you're good at drawing. 10,000 hours, 10,000 pictures. You know the rules.
I got way over that, and I'm still not good.
You have over 10,000 pictures?
Drawings? Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got a lot of drawings.
That's so many.
It's a lot, yeah. A lot.
I thought you were good.
I mean, I've been drawing. I was like 11 or 12.
And so do I. Full commitment's what I'm thinking of. I'm gonna be an angel when I learn how to fly. Hell yeah.
And thank you.
Yulin, in which country or county do you live in? I live in the U.S. I'll tell you I live in Missouri. I won't give much more information than that. Some people already know.
Missouri.
There's some people that, you know, my dumbass can't keep secrets, and I've said stuff, and, like, I'm pretty sure Pixel knows exactly where I am. I bet your art is great, Freya. You should show Yuki your art. I think they would appreciate it.
Okay.
Show him the
Okay.
Yulin pic. Show him the Yulin pic.
Which one?
You drew me. Yeah, you drew me. I never remember my Zuri name. Misery?
Yeah, you didn't seem so sure about that one, though. You're like, oh, yeah, it's cute. Like, oh, okay, it sucks.
That's, well, what are you talking about? I couldn't remember
so
if you
true.
drew me or if it was just a bunny girl. And I'm like, no, that was me, that was me. What? I wasn't paying attention. We were talking about where I live, and I said in Missouri. I'm not going to say much more than that, though some people probably know. I'm pretty sure Pixel knows exactly where I am. Yes, I'm doing my best with doing drawings, but I sometimes have too much self-hate. I know. And it's tough. Missouri, Nixpock. Missouri. Yulin dress and bunny girl? Riddle? Have you not seen the fan art channel in the Discord? You should go check that out if you haven't. No hate, only love. I would say yes, Riddle. But brain go burr. Sometimes it's just gonna happen. If it's only that easy, and yeah. It's one of those things where it's like... How do I say this? I know that's not a real suggestion. I know that's not like, hey, just no hate. But like, it's just hard. We are at 5.1 miles. And we're at the end. You can't control it, and sometimes just hearing it is already a bit disheartening. Yeah. Yeah. When somebody says, like, hey, just be happy, it's like, so it's that easy for you? Well, I can't do that, and that can be a little disheartening. I don't want to get too serious with that, right? Because obviously, no one that says that wants you. The Sweat River? Yeah. Yeah. How hot is it for you? Why did I just flub that sentence? How hot is it for you today? Should I delete my male human hunter Cucklord Euland? Yes, you should. That character is awful. Cucklord, Homewrecker, Yulin, Squeeze. 26 Celsius. We got a Star Wars video. But we're done. Where? There it is. Pins. Pin 1. And then anchor. Local. I'm gonna move here. Oh, you guys need music. Close this. Open this. Uh-oh. I bet that was Octal Mage. And then 5.2 miles. Now we rest. Okay. For PSO. Thank you, Octal Mage. Hi, Sen. I feel like in the Lord's year, the leap year 2024, no one says Cucklord anymore. Why do you look sad about that? In the morning, I was also sad. Put that my cup to drink off, but you guys keep me a bit happy even though I'm a lonely monster. Cucklord, Homewrecker, Yulin, Squeeze. I just had to read that a second time because it's like, what? Phenomenal. I think I feel because it's unique. I didn't know it was hard to say. It's... I really want to say phenomenal, but it's phenomenal. It just has... it because it's like an alteration of an existing word, my brain keeps wanting to say phenomenal. You are phenomenal. Keep it up. But Star Wars, it's not even 12.
Wow.
Hi. I've been struggling to be happy my whole life, and it still hasn't happened yet. This is gonna sound really weird. I've always looked at myself as like, I checkbox all the things for depression. But then I look at it and I'm like, but I'm not sad. So like, I don't see how I could look at it that way. Where's Freya? Where's she go? Oh, you're right there.
Oh, right behind it.
You right there. Here, I'll even fix that for you.
Thank you.
Whoa. These look like they're in way the wrong spot.
Quick, tickle the belly.
No! How dare you? Oh my god. Avatars. Change. Okay. So I never had a full drawing Yulin, just a rough sketch? I still really like it. You trolling us, right? You're phenomenal. I don't think I was. Phenomenal means happy? I thought depression is the absence of happiness, not pure sadness. I don't know specifically. I do know that it's like, hey, if you have depression, you might be doing this. You might not like going out. You might, you know, really like routine. You like closing yourself. Like, it's just all the things. It's like, depressed people do this. I do a lot of them. And I was like, but I'm not. Like, I've always considered myself pretty happy. Even the lowest times in my life, at the time I thought I was happy. We found a pretty world yesterday. Sen showed it to me. Portal. I tick a few boxes for depression. Yeah, I'm probably depressed. Yeah, I'm mentally insane. Here's the thing, though. Like, the end result of you don't find joy in stuff. Like, even things that used to make you happy don't anymore. I don't have any of that. I have always found joy. I've always found, like, happiness in those things. Are there world options? I don't know if there's world options.
You know, on desktop you can hit tab and brings up options.
Also, where the heck is the sound?
Right stick down and up.
Oh! Settings. Colliders. Entertainment.
Hi.
Hi.
Wow, 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 wow.
It. Is it playing?
The floor. What is your wisdom?
I know they just fixed the YouTube stuff,
Brain empty.
but now I can't hear. Can I reload? The YouTube video is just not playing on the player, but it looks like it's playing. I just don't hear it at all. Do you guys hear the world sound at all? Like, is there music for you?
Nope.
Why is it like that? What if it's Lo-Fi Girl? What happens if I click this?
He
Okay.
said that you told him how much you love me. About how you feel when I walk in a room.
Okay, it was just Lo-Fi Girl.
How you
Huh.
never doubted for a second that I'm the woman you want to spend the rest of your life with.
I need to refluff my beanbag. It's been a while.
Time to fluffle it.
Here. Yeah.
Thump.
Ah.
Let's see.
Ah. 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 Okay. Ah. Snom dance. I remember the sad moment where I put a box over my head. I'm still crying over that day. I like making people happy, but it doesn't make me happy. That's unfortunate. We hear it. What the activities in Missouri? Is there any national treasure, like outdoor ones? They have this arch you can go into, and people say that's cool. I don't like to go out. So my cousin literally just visited Missouri, And I was like, okay, have fun. He was like, let's go to a brewery. And I was like, enjoy. And I never went with him. He did go with his mom, my aunt, and my parents, and they had fun going. I think they went to a few breweries and like wine clubs. But I just, you know, anytime they went somewhere, I was just like, I'll be here, holding down the fort. I went to like 2 restaurants with them. I think I went to 2 restaurants with them, and I went out on the lake for the 4th of July. But for all the rest of the activities, I was just like, I'm not leaving the house. Beer sucks here, except that one fruity one. Holy, is that Ryan? It is. It is. I will drag you out of the house.
Maybe.
Nobody's dragging me out of the house. I will ban you forever, and I will handle that situation. I'm not leaving the house.
What if we drag the house?
I mean, if you can figure that out, sure. Staying home is the safest option. Did I go shopping for Euland? I would not be against that. What does this say?
Argument.
Oh my god. Like, there. It's a bat that says argument. Although it does look like a plushy bat. It's hard to grab it and not grab my windows. Euland IRL, do you have agoraphobia? I don't think so. I just don't like going outside. My dad thinks I do. My dad genuinely is like, he's scared of the outside. He doesn't like going outside, so he must have agoraphobia. And I was like, I don't know, it's just better inside. Everything sucks outside. Got it, I will buy a camper bus. I'm gonna drag Euland around the bed. Maybe the carpet. Maybe on the counter. Okay. Just a house on wheels argument. Make it 2. Good lord, you two. No, I wouldn't be against living in like a camper bus. I need a kitchen, a bathroom, washer and dryer, and kind of like 2 rooms. Even if those rooms are really small. I need 1 room that's like the computer stuff, the VR stuff, and then the other room that's like more storage and sleeping bed. If I have that, I'm good. Hi Roxas. I see 3 cuties. There's
Hi, hi.
3 more with us here. But 2 of them are running around playing with the stuff in the world. And one of them's just a little off screen. But yeah, that amount of space, I'd be happy. I had that in my apartment in Texas. I had 2 rooms, kitchen, washer, dryer, walk-in closet, and bathroom. And it was like so comfy. It was so just like, this perfectly takes care of me. I seen a mansion with wheels. A mansion would be too big. I wouldn't use half of those rooms. And keeping that clean, fuck that. Hello, Riddle and everyone. I see 2 cuties and 1 cutie moth. Wait, that's not from me. So many people want a mansion. But what would I do with all that space? Half the rooms would be storage room then? I don't have that much stuff though. I don't know. If I wouldn't be against having a mansion if it didn't increase like costs. So like if I had a mansion, I would not be against letting like a lot of my friends stay there. Like Core, maybe Senril, who else would be like right off that? Oh, Koyo would be good there. I'd say Foss, but not Foss. Maybe Foss. Maybe Foss in the summer, and in the winter he can go back to Texas. Because I don't think Foss would want to leave Texas. I think he has family there that he'd be like, I don't want to leave this. Core would fill it up so fast. She would. My god, she would. Wait, who's the other garden guy in here? We can do gardening? I'd want 7 bathrooms and 5 bedrooms. That's all I need. That's too many. Can I work there for you as a maid? Maybe. Core mentioned. Core needs 2 rooms. Core needs 3 rooms. And I'd fucking charge her for them if she's gonna take up that much space. She would literally have a room, a storage room, a 3D printer room. Good lord.
And another room where she stores her 3D prints.
Oh god. Yeah. She'd have 4 rooms. Too many. What if I get lost in the mansion? You gotta put your torches on the right. That way you know if you're walking with torches on the right, you're getting further away, and if torches are on the left, you're getting closer. I need 4 rooms. At least she's the maker of us. Even though I'm also a maker. I would need 2 rooms for me. I don't know. I don't think I'd want to live in a mansion. Like, even if one fell in my lap and it didn't cost that much, I'd probably sell it. If I were to, like, have a lot of money and want to, like, provide housing and, like, accommodations for my friends, I would prefer doing it in, like, a small housing village scenario. Where it's, like, there's the house, then it, like, 10 guest house around it, right? But they're all disconnected. That sounds... That sounds way better. You're so nice. You two are being so nice to me. Not that you ever... Okay. There's too much. 12 rooms would sound nice. Good lord, no. I can live outside in the shade. Honestly, I could live in the ocean. No one is stopping me. I would much rather do, like, a really small house. Like the 2 rooms I said. And, like, that just, you know, in an area. If I had a shit ton of money, I would buy acreage and do that situation. Hire Yuki to live there as a maid. She cleans up all the places because I don't want to fucking clean. Hire, I don't know, some lawn service to take care of the place. Some maintenance dude to take care of the place. Farisu. Farisu, you can't be the maid. You're doing other things. Besides, you have a good place. Are you telling me you don't like where you are now, Farisu? Because that's fucked up.
I think, Unknown, you should probably put that in chat. I think Yuland had a, like, monitor over there.
I probably did. I've got one monitor here, which is OBS. I've got lost one. I've got excess overlay above it, and then I have my notes to the left over there. Which I don't really need my notes anymore. We kind of went through them all. We went through the days. Oh, I didn't cover one of my stories. It was the first one I wrote down.
Oh.
Game Informer is shutting down after 33 years. You got Phantom Sense, Ewan? I have absolutely... Okay. I used to say I have 0 Phantom Sense. Now I get a little bit when people touch my face. I see Ewan still hasn't banned the words. Yeah,
along.
I've been lazy with it. I am but a humble maid. You are not but a humble maid, Farisu. You are a fucking wolf in sheep's clothing of a maid. Can I become a maid? Maybe. Can I be the trash goblin that feeds off the trash? No. Nope. Farisu is making us money. No, So Senril lives on their own in an apartment. And they don't really need a place to live, but like I'd offer it to them because I'd want to live next door to Sen. I would offer it to Core because she lives with her parents and they get along for the most part, but they push each other's buttons. So I think Core would take me up on it. Out of everyone in the chat, I'm probably the one who has performed maidly duties and dressed properly while doing it. Yeah, probably Farisu.
Yep.
But like, I don't want to like steal you away from Etoile and it's Onai something. Do you not like it there, Farisu? I don't know. I feel like Etoile would be mad at me if I stole you. Game Informer, shutting down after 33 years. It's nice, but nothing lasts forever. Damn. I feel like Game Informer, it's been surprising that they haven't shut down before this. Because... like, it's a video game magazine. The internet's been a thing for, like, video game information for, like, 20 years at this point. How the hell have they stayed in business? I like the hug, and then just with the tracking. Well, all of us, I learned maid duty since I was younger than 10. Thanks you very much. Okay, wow. Well then. Game Informer shutting down after 33 years. Olympic fencer is 7 months pregnant.
Wow.
I fished once in Cairo chat, got Gold Crown Legendary 101 baby. Pokemon post. Dude had been playing for 20 years and learned about Stab. Rittenhouse said he wasn't voting for Trump, so now people are saying he's trans. McDonald's... oh, I didn't talk about this one. A McDonald's employee didn't want to work one day. So when it was crowded, he just set a dumpster on fire outside. He just was like, fuck this, it's too busy today. I'm gonna start a fire so everybody clears out and stops coming in. And he just did it. He just went outside, set the dumpster on fire, went back inside. They shut the place down temporarily. The fire department came. They looked at the footage, and it was very clear who it was. It was like the blonde white guy who just in uniform walked outside, poured some gasoline in the dumpster, threw a match in, and goes back inside. And they're like, you can't do that, buddy. So he went to jail. I think he's getting 5 years in prison. Silly Yulin being third-wheeled hard. You say silly like I haven't told him they could specifically do this. Who is this Antoine Bob? Antoine Bob? I have no idea who Antoine Bob is. Not gonna lie, I'd be surprised if there was still video game magazines still publishing. Apparently there was, which is like, fucking, huh? 5 years seems extreme. It kind of does, but at the same time, like, arson is a pretty big deal. Like, setting other people's stuff on fire, and potentially setting a building on fire that had, you know, 100 people in it. That's, you can't do that. GameStop, Elon? Numerous Colorado fires might have been arson? I suspect there was enough people that forgot to cancel the subscription. Yeah. Silly, you wouldn't be showing this if you didn't consent? Yeah, basically. Am I jealous? A little bit. But that's okay.
Cute little jelly bean.
Oh my god. Google Chrome says uBlock Origin is going to be disabled soon. Man was afraid of heights. In a skyscraper game, wife pushed him over. The guy that killed his friend that molested his daughter in Russia made him dig his own grave. God, that's intense. Ball of Death stunt, bike crashes, catches fire. Second dude stayed up. And then all the Nordic Game Showcase. Lethal Horror, Untitled Darksiders Project, Unannounced Tarsier Studios title, Gothic Remake, Titan Quest 2, Wreckfest 2, Disney Epic Mickey, and The Eternal Life of Goldman. That was my notes. Risu.
Oh, and Intel keeping on digging.
Wait, what?
Haven't you gotten wind of like the whole like 13th gen, 14th gen CPU problems?
No, I haven't.
They keep on digging.
Oh no.
Yeah, Intel is kind of screwed right now.
Oh god. What are they doing?
Yeah. Basically, processors were failing.
Mm-hmm.
They knew about at least one failure mode,
Mm-hmm.
like basically a year before like anything happened.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's more. They knew about it in like 2022 or even 2021.
Yeah. And it's like, well, it's like, basically, if you have like a 13th gen or 14th gen CPU,
Mm-hmm.
chances are that under certain workloads, those workloads will just crash.
Oh.
And interestingly enough, one of the error messages you get is out of video memory.
Huh.
Yeah, but it's a
Yes.
CPU problem.
Okay.
got so
It's a
bad
CPU
that-
problem.
And it got so bad that NVIDIA in one of their drivers basically put a line saying that if you have this error, consult this, which was Intel and then another guy's post about it.
Oh my
It was
god.
Yeah.
I haven't heard about this at all. That sounds so trash.
I'll send you the Gamers Nexus video on it. It's like 45 minutes long. It's like
Okay.
it covers the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, do you have somebody and you let me flirt with you? Okay, so weird question, Riddle. Flirting is like not exclusive to relationships. You can, there's people who they flirt while being in a relationship. That being said, Twitch chat is not particularly the place to look for relationships. I don't know if you're asking about that specifically. I don't know if Risu even wants to answer that question. You can flirt in my chat. I will tell you right now, Twitch is not the place to look for relationships. It can happen. I've seen it happen before. But, that's almost like buying a plane ticket for the peanuts. I don't know if you were asking, like, hey, if you're not seeing anybody, maybe me. Like, I don't know if you're going that far. I just see it definitely on that path. I'm like, wait a minute. No, because some people just don't like people doing that to their half. And that's very understandable. Here, Gigantify emote. Thank you. We're very fucking flirtatious here. We flirt all the
I'm
time
going to
here.
take a shower.
Okay.
Okay.
See you later, okay?
Yeah, fine. Yeah, have a good shower.
Mm,
Cutie.
yeah.
Good job.
Mm,
Mwah.
you too.
Mm.
Imagine not inviting me.
I don't invite you
You're always invited.
because you always have an open invitation. Oh my goodness. Do I expose Ryan right now? No, I don't. What do you mean Twitch isn't a dating website? Yeah, we're pretty fucking flirtatious around here. If somebody like came in and like their partner had a problem with it, I was like, all right, well, I might stop flirting with this person, but in this chat, it's gonna happen. So you two need to work that out. Then I have one of those. Oh, this Intel issue is out of control. Agreed. Intel is blocking people on Twitter that report on the issue. God. One of my friends has an affected Intel and it's so bad. Goddamn Yuli. No. I always like to joke around with Frisu. What do you mean Twitch isn't a dating website? I had to block someone the other day for sliding into my DMs. Twitch? I thought this was Tinder. I have gotten a few people in DMs that are like... Well, they're sex pests, as I call them. But, like, I don't know. That fucking fuels my ego. So I just fucking roll with it. If there's somebody that I'm not vibing with, then I'll just tell them, like, hey, I'm not into this, and I want you to stop. And I've never had anybody that's, like, not stopped. I've never had to, like, really, like, take issue with somebody and be like, all right, I said no, you kept going, you're blocked. I've never had that happen. This is Hinge? I'm guessing you meant cringe and you're on your phone. Have you seen how gay VR chat twitches? Lovely beans. Hi, Shocky. Oh, jeez, it's me. I love filling Yulin's ego. Wait, you are into the weird shit I DM you? Not particularly, but yours isn't like... Yours isn't stuff that's like, this is a problem. The stuff you send me, I'm like... I think it'll make Global happy if I watch this, so we'll watch it. No, Hinge? Oh, I don't know what Hinge means in this context then. Slide into Octo DMs. No, this is literally Hinge. Hinge. I don't know what Hinge means in this context. To me, I'm just like, huh? Cringe makes sense, but Hinge is like, Gotta spy on people. Google Hinge? I guess. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I'll do it later if I remember. What I really need to do is the auto mod the phrases. That's what I really need to do. More dab chick for you then? Oh, please don't. Yuland is stuck in VR. LOL, you're welcome to. Shower fairy now? Hell yeah. Think of me. Oh, wait. I always say that, and then I go, I'm not supposed to say that. But it's just fun to say. I know, I got it in my head that I'm not supposed to say that, because I remember I was like 17. This is back in super zealous incel arc. And I was like, I want to go take a shower. And a girl was like, think of me. And I was like, oh, I do not partake in such things. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. And now I'm just like, fucking, think of me. Aw, thanks. Enjoy the refreshment. You've become the grill. I have. There's so many people I look back at that, like, I thought they were weird. Or I looked down on in some way. And now I just look at them like, man, they were so cool and I've fucking become more like them. Take care, media. Someone in another Twitch chat just kept saying...
Welcome to the internet.
Yeah. Saying I looked cute and wouldn't stop when I tried just ignoring them. Then they whispered me the same and just kept sending me shit and I never responded. I see, to that Octomage, some people just can't take a hint and you gotta respond. You can either block them if you don't want to deal with it, or you can just say, yeah, not feeling this, don't like the vibe, stop messaging me. And if they, usually they'll apologize. Usually they're like, oh, sorry, just thought you were cute. And then they'll stop. And if they don't, then it's just block. If it causes drama in an area, yeah, fuck it. If it comes out why, it comes out why, right? Typically I can tolerate people. There's been a few people that, like, There has been drama between us, and I don't get along with them and don't want to talk to them. But then we see, you know, the mutual friends, and I put on a smile and tolerate them in public. Why would you want someone thinking of you when they are scrubbing their bum? Yeah, because they might be scrubbing more than their bum. You looked down on me, said I had no friends. What do you mean I looked down on you? What do you mean by past tense, Furisu? You think that ever ended? You think my opinion has elevated? I'm kidding. I love you, Furisu. I actually got a 100 on my homework quiz test thing. Now it looks sus. I don't think getting 100 looks sus, Pixel. Riddle telling people to enjoy refreshing. Me right now, open blue sky. Sun nuking every square inch of this island. What is that emo? I've looked at it before and I'm like looking at it again, just like, what is that thing? Spin? I see. Oh, I gotta go to the store today. I don't want to go to the store today.
Oh. What you gonna buy?
I need milk. I need tater tots. I actually didn't go through that many bean burritos this week. So last week I got these pretzel sticks and a jar of peanut butter. And that has been so fucking filling while I barely go through any of them. And so this past week, I feel like all I've been eating is fucking pretzels and peanut butter. And you know what the best part of it is? I don't even need to like put them away or hide them. I can literally just leave them out on the counter because my dad hates pretzels. And so like, I don't even have to hide them. I can just leave them out and it's like, I know they're not going to be gone when I come back. My coworker has a diet like that. Mm-hmm.
To be fair, like only real fresh pretzels actually taste really good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Once they get like a bit soggy, it's like, no.
Mm-hmm. These are not soft
Maybe I'm
pretzels.
just...
These are like, they're really hard. They're essentially just a fucking stick. And when I talked to my dad about it, he was like, yeah, you know, if you put them next to a box of cardboard, you know, I might eat the cardboard first. And I was like, okay, fair, Dad. The airplane ones, yeah. They're not soft by any means. They literally exist to scoop up the peanut butter out of the jar. Teriyaki chicken on the menu. Go to the store and start training for when we drag you out of the house and maybe hide you in a caravan bus. Oh my god. How do you not like pretzels? Well, there's two kinds of pretzels, last one, right? There's the soft, like, oh, these are good pretzels. And then there's the, like, literally just sawdust filler pretzels, which is what I'm eating. That's literally just, it's a hard stick. It's just, it exists to move other food. The airplane ones.
I mean, being German has its benefits.
Yeah.
Like
Having
getting
good
actual pretzels.
I think we can get good pretzels, but it's like extra effort. You're not gonna find them like on the shelves or anything. You have to like go to the specific bakery section of a grocery store. I have to go call an Uber now.
I mean,
then work on my B-day. Then I'm off Monday. You're not off on the weekend?
like, I mean, within walking distance, I have like 2 actual bakeries.
Oh my god.
Like, not part of a supermarket, standalone bakeries.
That sounds so nice. Well done, Elon. How long the walking was? The walking was 5.2 miles. We did Kunlai Summit, which was like 4.8 miles, and I was nervous. I was like, oh god, if we get a Star Wars video and have to go 4 more miles, I don't want to do an 8-mile day. But we got Moonglade, which is like barely a mile. I don't like pretzels, but I do eat them. Pretzels are good over here, yeah. The title doesn't update for me for some reason. Did I never hit done? I just hit done
Nope,
again.
No, it was
Okay.
probably just a local thing.
Okay. Certain pretzels are good. Soft ones are so good. Good job on the walkies. Proud of you. Thank you. Hey, can I join now? You could. There was never time you couldn't join, Pixel. You weren't actually banned from joining.
Bits.
8 Mile, you one shot, one chance. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. I like hard pretzels more than soft pretzels? How does Lost One always do this? Like, everybody will unanimously agree on a take, and everybody's like, yep, this is the way it is, yep. And then Lost One just fucking kicks the door open and goes, nope. The hard ones are better. And it's just like, we almost had something everyone agreed on. We were this close.
Oh god.
Riddle, stop talking about a candy brand.
That just reminded me of like a little quote from the movie Postal. I'm not gonna say it, at least on stream.
I don't think I've ever had soft pretzels before. I was doing my laundry the other day, and the pantry was open, and I saw that there was a singular pretzel wrapped in like a plastic bag. And I remember like, I kind of just touched it and it was soft. I was like, that looks so fucking good. But like, clearly my parents bought it like for a meal, like for themselves. And I never take some of their food unless it's something that's like, you know, here's a giant bag of granola. I might have like a spoonful of that. I'm not like, if they have something that's like a singular pretzel in a wrapper, I'm like, this is not for me. This is very clearly for one of them. Oh, Sag, I'm with Lost One. Lost likes more? Fuck you, Eland. I'm just saying. And it's fine, right? Taste is subjective. Everyone has their preferences. But like, what the heck? How do you so consistently go against the grain and like something opposite of everyone else? You're consistent with it.
Like, it doesn't even matter what you say. I need it to stop.
Today's Saturday, right? Today would be a Code Geass day. Core cannot watch Code Geass today, so we were like, okay, we're rescheduling. And Safi was like, work schedule is changing, we can no longer do Saturdays. So we are rescheduling when we do Code Geass. So my Saturdays are going to be open from now on. I don't know when we're going to put it. Honestly, looking at the timetable, I don't know that there is a time we can put it. We might have to just fucking drop somebody, which is like, oh shit. I really don't want to drop anybody. Because it has been Core and me watching it for the first time. And then Safi and Tech watching it for like the 17th time each. But also just watching us react to it. And it's like, I don't want this to end for anybody. Today I'm at Farmer's Market. Bidding for the Overlord's son? Oh, hiding from the Overlord's son. Later I will go to the farm to water the plants. Speaking of war, US is being deployed to Iran. The meter for the gay bars around the Pentagon are down, and the pizza places around the Pentagon are busier than usual. Good lord. Good lord.
Basically the definition of a side channel attack. Like, you don't know what's happening, but you know that something's happening based on pizza orders.
There's a... I'm so annoying with this. There's a Whitest Kids You Know sketch about this. Where the Secretary of Defense for the United States, he holds a press conference, and he's like, for today's press conference, a lot of this is classified information. What I can tell you is that yes, the United States does have a moon base, and yes, it is being overrun by moon bears. And it's just like 3 minutes of just the press being like, fucking what? Moon bears? Are there other bears? And they're like, yes, there's Saturn bears and Neptune bears, but we have no reason to believe that is anything other than moon bears right now. They're like, Mr. Secretary, is this our only moon base? I cannot disclose whether or not there are other moon bases or other planetary bases. I can only disclose that moon base number 5 is on the moon. And they're like, what? And like he just keeps saying questions to give them more and more questions. At one point he's like, we have no reason to believe that these wizards are part of the Galactic Wizard Alliance. And they're like, Wizard Alliance? And one just goes, hey, shot in the dark, we wouldn't happen to be invading Iran today, would we? And everybody looks at him, and they look back at the secretary. And the secretary just goes, you got me. You got me. Yeah. And everybody's like, oh my god, you had us. You had us really going. I was like, Moon Bears, Wizard Alliance. And he's like, all right, let's all go down to the pub. First round's on me. Clean Fairy? Hell yeah. We literally keep an eye on the pizza place around the Pentagon. Yeah. God, I love Whitest Kids, you know? I fucking love them so much. Gallon of PCP is so good. I didn't know it came in liquid form. Yeah, well, it does. How does that even... I don't know, but I got a gallon. You got a gallon. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta get back to my drug dealer with the money. Oh, yeah, he's got my wife and kids. Oh no! I don't like the Wizard Alliance. They're stinky. Oh god, how does it go? You still seeing Sharon? No, not anymore. No. Oh, she... Well, I mean, I was with her this evening, but then my drug dealer, cut her head off. Oh, this is recent. Yeah, like 2 hours ago. Oh my god, you must be so upset. Well, I would be, but, you know, I'm really high right now. You got a gallon. Don't want to lose your head. Oh god. Born too late to deploy to the sandbox. Born too early to deploy to the sandbox. Born just in time to deploy to the sandbox. Welcome back, media. If I had a favorite Whitest Kids You Know sketch, I do really like the nail gun sketch. That was one of the first sketches I saw. That one's really, really funny to me. Hair still wet? I hate having wet hair and like getting in VR or putting headphones on. And so when I get out of the shower, there's usually like a 2-hour period where I'm just drying off, and people are like, get in Discord. And I'm like, eh. What I'll do is I'll put a towel over my head and then headphones over that, but it doesn't feel comfortable, and then my ears will start to hurt after that. But that is my go-to strategy if I need to get in Discord. Yet still look gorgeous. True. I can't imagine media not looking gorgeous.
Actually adorable.
I'm so jealous you're just there to visit.
Thank you.
You two are so close to each other. Like, I want one of them to be close to me.
I mean, it would still be like a 3-hour drive.
Yeah, but you visit your parents a lot, so you're gonna be able to visit often, aren't you?
And like once every 2 months or so.
That's a lot. That's a lot, Ryan. Also, fuck you, I took good
Is it?
photos. Hell yeah. Yeah? Yeah? I'd say so. Fuck you. Blurry photos full of overexposure. Ow. 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 Fuck. This fucking guy. He's so rude. And then he's gonna go in chat and be like, Yulin's so rude. Cry emote. God, he's such a little fucking brat. Can't with him. I'm hungry. I don't know why I'm hungry. I actually ate more than usual before walking today. Take good photos of me someday. I'm not a brat. You are absolutely a brat, Bits. What do you mean? Let's play discs? I'm not against discs in the next few days. You've got your shit fixed, right? Ugh.
Wow.
I'm looking at the targets to raid. Sure, kidnap me someday. Ugh. Ugh. I hate OBS sometimes. I want to see what that emote is because it's just a little small for me. I think it's literally a disc. But when I try to mouse over it in OBS to see what it is,
It's a mini disc.
it brings up the pin message thing, so I can't actually mouse over the emote. I'm not a brat though, you're just a little shit. You are 100% a brat. Are you sure about that? Very? It is a disc? Hold on, Bits. Do you think your actions are not bratty? Like, oh. 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 Oh dear. Interesting. Classic Yulin misunderstanding? Okay. Doesn't know. I'm just saying, if it acts like a brat, talks like a brat, sounds like a brat, you know, I don't talk exactly like a brat, like a mute brat. Whose is that? Is that who I think it is? It's not. I need to learn the art of the mute. I talk too much. Type like a brat. No way. I love listening to you talk. When somebody's like, I need to learn better at being a mute. On one hand, I'm like, yeah, I want to support you in this. It's a thing you want and that's cool. On the other hand, I'm like, no, please. Don't do it. Not like this. My global high lost one. Teach me after you learn it. That's why I'm mute. But you has lovely voice. Oh my god. I just did 2 yawns that chained into each other, so it's like when you get 2 goldfish that are stuck together and way too long. Get speech to text. I think we end here. I think I get a snack. And we send everybody somewhere.
I mean, there's one over there.
Yeah. Yeah. You'd say no to me. So you're not a snack then.
You really needed it, and I worry. I worry about you. Maybe it's all a goof, and you're just goofing when you're acting this way.
There's 3 people I want to go to, and I can only choose one.
Together, I'm sure you do. You're a genius. You really are. You're a genius.
I'm not gonna think about it too much. I know where we're going. Media has a sweet voice. Their sound effects are best. The people who just like their voices always seem to have the most beautiful or sweet voices. I use speech to text around my deaf friends. It's super nice. Also, when I'm in a really loud instance, mod, make a poll. Thank you for the stream, and God bless you, lovely. Thank you.
That's very nice. That's very nice.
Ah, fuck you! Fuck you! I'm ending! Yeah. Savior. Look at me. Yeah, fuck you. We're going up in the secret room. Oh! Freya's hiding here. We will not be in the secret room. Can I fall? There we go. Can I hide this? I want to make this TV toggle. There we go. Perfect. Hi.
Back there. I'm just browsing on Boot.
Hog. I'm ending. That's my end screen right now. Okay. Where is this? Bro, I hate my voice visceral reaction. Someone trained me to be mute. Yeah, thanks, you. Always nice while I'm working in Unity. Thank you. Socials. Thanks for the stream, and thank you everybody for hanging out. I have a friend that does mute lessons, basically just roleplay. I have very few people I actually talk around in VR chat. Adios. I don't have VR chat. It's very easy to get. You don't need VR for it if you want to like hang out with people in desktop. We are going to Spacefish. She's doing her Barotrauma collab with many people that we love. Foss is there. Tech is there. I think Gale is with them. Miathes is usually with them. Let me see. Solanine is often with them. I think they have not too many people today. Thank you for the stream, Walkie Zealand. Don't get it. Play other VR games, trust me. Thanks for stream. I'll join you in a bit. Quest updating. Okay, even though I'd probably be the one friend who's taciturn, hardly speak. Roxas, that is half of VR chat. And we love those people. They're always welcome. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. We did 5.2 miles today. The next thing we're doing is Planet Crafter with Sen on Monday. Saturday and Sunday are the closest thing I have to days off. I'm gonna be trying to go through a lot of Final Fantasy. That being said, I love you. Hi, Baldir! I'm sorry, I'm like on my ending screen. I love you. Bye.